And welcome back to another Arnie 101 video. So this is part 6 of the Rome 2 Hannibal at the Gate series, and of course to start off with we have these two armies that are actually coming up north to try and take the settlement. But of course down here in the south we have two armies that are slowly moving toward this position. So that is brilliant. We have our fleet here. Nah, can't really take it. That's fine. Geez, my sensitivity for this mouse is crazy. That's alright. Alrighty, let's see, what else can we do? Let's see if we can upgrade some stuff to make people happier. That's not really. That's not gonna make really anyone happy. That's alright. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves this Tuesday. I'm enjoying myself quite well. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself quite a bit. Off work finally, so I get to play, chill out, have some time to play some Total War, which of course I do love, and it's absolutely amazing playing these sorts of games. Nah, alright, we'll end turn, guys, and we'll see what happens. Syracuse, what are you doing? Don't you dare think about it. Damn right, go back to your little hole. Goodbye, my friends. Yeah, I did remember this time, guys, that those are actually my friends, not enemies. Yep. I'm glad that I actually remembered this time. Alright, so Gaelic Confederation is moving up their forces. Enemy wounded. Research complete. That's good. That becomes a bit more of an issue. Okay, so here we have changed everything. Guess we could do that. We can do that. No, wait a second. We will go for a Manipular Barracks. They're only -1 currently, which isn't that bad. This area, however, is extremely bad. So I think we're gonna have to go for that, which will hopefully bring up our public order. Outraged populace. You're there. So yeah, we'll start building that there. I don't know if we really need that Manipular Barracks there. Change per turn -10. Okay, so that's getting very close. Okay, so there's going to be a rebellion in 2 turns. That's somewhat annoying. How about we not tax you guys? Does that change anything? Okay. Current rate, slaves will revolt in 5 turns. Okay. Troubled populace. You? Why are you troubled? What's the issue, man? Let's have a look. Faction 1, squalor, cultural differences, that is the biggest issue there. So we are building some consecrated grounds there, which should be a bit better. Alrighty. Alright, so I guess we will go and have a look at the stuff. Agent costs, Public order provinces, all provinces. No, no. I think we'll go for this. It should upgrade our wealth and also give us public order, which won't be bad, of course. Got that ammunition, which is good. Improved defensive artillery. Reinforced artillery now. We'll go for that stuff that will actually help us in the longer run.
Ready for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
And we're actually going to auto-resolve this just because of the fact that we'll try and keep as many troops as we can. Not that much of an issue, so we will occupy this area. And he is upgraded a rank now, which is brilliant. So what should we get? Naval support, infantry command. Ooh. Yeah. Wait, hey. Cunning. Admiral, soldier, charge bonus, offensive, naval support, infantry command, public order from characters, local province, experience rank for infantry recruits, artillery command. We might go for actually a strategist. Strategist, we will deal with that. Okay, and this army we're going to bring up here. And we will march them up towards this area here. We have these two armies that are just waiting here. But hopefully we should be able to hold out in this province, hopefully. Alright, dang it. We won't get the manipular barracks there. We'll convert that. Convert that. And convert that. Alright. And the next place would be this place, which we will start marching towards. Shouldn't be that much of an issue. We do have a bit of an issue with our public order though. Got a harbour there. Traded you, make into a trading port. Shrine of Jupiter. Okay, we will end turn, guys. Okay. Let's see. Construction. Alright. So let's have a look at our construction. So we've done quite well with our construction. We could upgrade these areas here, but I really want to definitely make sure that there is no revolt in these areas, which is more of an issue for me. I don't know if we really should have that manipular barracks there. Okay, we're not taxing these guys currently. And so, 2 turns revolt from the slaves. Slaves -3, cultural differences. Buildings and squalor, that is a massive issue. -10 per turn because of squalor, -10 per turn because of squalor. Local commerce, squalor. I think we will actually dismantle that. Yeah, we're gonna have to dismantle that, guys, and hopefully we'll be able to bring that squalor a bit down. Look at that. Now, and here we'll get +4.
Commander, make haste, men. You have further orders?
Yep. And we'll just hold up there with him.
Ready for orders.
Now this group, we will bring them here.
At your command. Waiting for orders.
So that does bring them down to -4, but that's alright. We should be alright, hopefully.
Ready for orders.
We'll take that off.
Sign up, lads, for a full glorious life.
Excuse me. Had a little bit of a coughing fit right then, but I do apologize. Manipula barracks. No. Italian, that's what we should do with that area. So a -46 there. I don't know, I don't think we'll be able to actually recruit these guys. So we may need to, we'll just hold out there for a bit. Hopefully we'll be able to get that a bit sorted, and start making people a bit happier there. We'll get Stone Quarry there. And I think that's all we can do, really. Yeah, that is all we can do.
At your command.
We do have this army that is sitting here waiting. Now, I could move these guys off to go and attack Carthage and Libya and everything like that. But at the moment I just want to make sure that our lands that we are taking is able to actually, well, make sure that we are able to continue progressing in these territories and not having revolts and things like that. So I think we will we'll move him down. Are you friendly? Are you friendly to me? Right. Democracy. Okay, so these guys are friendly, which is good. Gallic Confederation is there. They are there. That's fine. Let's see. Libya, are you sure that you don't want a trade agreement? No? Didn't think so, but I thought I would ask. We're still very friendly with quite a lot of people, which is quite good. We only have a couple of factions that we do need to destroy. You guys are all the way over there. We're not at war with you though. Okay. We're neutral. You guys are there, you guys are there. Okay. So I guess in that sense, we will keep these guys here.
Disembarking now. We hunger for battle.
Alright, and we will in turn again, guys. Let's see what else happens on this campaign. Yeah, a little bit of movement here and there. Syracuse, you guys aren't doing anything. I do like the fact that we've got a ally that really doesn't want to do anything much. They're just like, nah. You can tell us later. Whoa! Okay, retreat.
Retreat.
Rebellion. Where is that? Public order, Latin influence, food, wealth. We'll get that. I don't know what you guys want from me. I guess we're gonna have to raise an army.
We hunger for battle. Are you ready to serve Rome, Commander?
Yeah, well, we'll raise an army there. Should hopefully make everyone a bit less jumpy. And we did build up a few things here, which is good. Um, we'll get that. We'll get that. We'll get that. Unhappy populace. Where? Okay, yeah, there of course. What are you? 5 morale. Public order. Who are you? Please. That's got 2 turns, and then that should hopefully go up a bit with the public order in that area. Now we do have those troops recruiting there. And here I would actually like Latin.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Ready for orders. That is impossible. Advance. Look to the defenses.
We're going to fortify there in that
We
position.
hunger for battle. Make haste, men.
And we are going to I think we're going to fortify there as well. Yeah. Fortify there,
Ready for orders.
and they do have another army. Oh, a general that seems like he wants to come down and play, but we're actually going to wait for him to move. So we have 2 armies, one, yeah, that's kind of one stack there, and this is a kind of a small stack there. The issue is that I can't get both of these armies into range before these guys attack me, so we will enter in again and see next turn if we can actually get all of our men into an area where we can actually fight them, which would be somewhat helpful. And then that way we kind of outnumber them, and also we shouldn't take that much damage from their troops. You guys are moving now. Rebellion where? Okay. So we've got, whoa,
You have further orders?
that was not what I wanted.
Commander, set up the watch.
But it looks like we do have a rebellion in these areas. Somewhat annoying. We're building a lot of temples in this area.
At your command. Commander. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Let's do this.
March.
No? Fine. You don't want to fight me? That's absolutely fine with me. Got one more turn for that to be done. Now, in the meantime, I think we're going to... Should we upgrade? We'll upgrade here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Alright, we'll get that going. And get that going. Brilliant. Now, let's look at the front, guys. Because this is our biggest issue now. So with this, we want you guys to be non... And I want you guys to be non as well. We'll move you guys up to there.
Advance. Waiting for orders. At your command. We hunger for battle. At once. Ready for orders. I'm afraid we cannot. Advance.
Move up to there.
We hunger for battle. Leave none alive.
Select you.
For battle. Kill the cowards.
No.
Command. Kill them all.
Nope. But that's alright. They seem to be fleeing quite a bit, and trying to get away from us.
At
We
your
of
command.
course will keep these guys in here. Excuse me.
Ready for order.
And we'll move them back to there to help kind of defend that if these guys do think even of attacking it. That's alright, we'll end the turn again, guys. See what happens. Yeah, unfortunately, this is kind of, well, this campaign, there's not, well, this part, which is of course part 6, there isn't that much of, fighting going on. We're just really moving our armies just to try and checkmate them, which is always the biggest thing. Trying to make sure that you're in a area and also in a battle strategy that will work for you. Alright, so we've taken control of the ocean, no coast settlements, safe, only madman takes the waves unarmed. Unhappy populace. Of course.
Ready for
Alright, we'll get you
orders.
there.
We hunger for battle.
Troubled populace. Alright. We'll get that temple going. We'll get that going. Outraged populace. That's going down. That's going down. That's -8 now. We may need to raise other houses. We'll get an other house person there. We'll stick them in there. That brings it down to -5, which is somewhat good. And we've got 2 turns. Yeah, 2 turns until that's done,
We hunger for battle.
which should help.
Wipe
We'll
them out.
get into this battle. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna retreat.
Commander.
Okay, and we can't really recruit more troops, can we? No, unfortunately. We are in the +20 now, which is good. Malcontents leaving for the rebellion. Public order is stable now. That's of course because of the fact that there is a beautiful rebellion going on at the north. So what I'll do is move them over.
I want hourly patrols.
Alright, so in that case we will continue down with these guys. We'll get one group here.
Men. Commander. That is impossible. Advance.
Get them there, and then we will.
Attack! Rome! To
No,
Ready for orders. To
nope,
victory!
that's not gonna work.
Ready for battle.
Okay, what stance are you guys? You guys are moving fast. That's fine. We will take them out.
For Rome!
Ambush. So let's fight this on the battlefield. And hopefully we'll be able to destroy them. So we've got a bit of mercenaries, of course, because this is our mercenary army. They've got a couple of mercenaries, but they shouldn't be able to really do much damage against us. But we will need to structure ourselves accordingly. We do have a bit of spearmen, some slingers, but that's alright. We've got some archers that should hopefully do a bit of damage to them as well. And we of course have our ballista, which we will definitely make sure that we use that to our best ability. We've got a bunch of light cav as well. Alrighty. So let's jump into this. They are marching along. Okay, I don't want anything to hear from you. We'll get this ballista up here. No, wait a second. We'll get you ballista up there. And you guys can have explosive rounds. We'll get slingers, all the missile warriors all over here. In the trees. Are they in range? I think they are. Okay. And we'll get our hoplites at the front of these guys to hold them off if they do get involved with us. And we'll get our Romans on this side, so our Hastati. And with these guys, we'll get these guys over here, and then with the rest of these guys, we will get these guys at the back here. Wait. Okay, spearmen, cavalry at the front, that's fine. We might actually change these guys so that they're over here. And those slingers are actually over on the side, so we'll get our cav over here. And let's start the battle. Whoa! Whoa, hold fire. No, don't fire at will. Don't fire at will. Jeez, our boys took a beating. We'll bring our hoplites in. We'll bring these guys in. And let's go and see what's happening in the forest here. So we're really chewing them up now. So really what I want to do is just run them all down, make sure that all of them are definitely getting killed. Got a little bit of friendly fire going on, of course. That's alright. And we'll just run down the rest of these guys, and then that should be it. So I'll just put it on fast forward. Yep, that should be really all of it. Is that all of it, guys? Where are you guys running off to? Okay, we're actually gonna end the battle here, guys. No real point of continuing, but that was a pretty good ambush. We did lose a few Hastati because of the fact that our ballista actually took them out, which is quite sad. As you guys can see from the amount of kills and our losses, that ballista really did take us out quite. Yeah, that was quite painful, very painful. Yeah. Remind myself, don't fire ballista into groups of men. Especially your own troops. Yeah. Yeah. I'll remember that for next time. Hopefully. Pretty sure I will. But yeah. But everyone else seems alright. It was just that Hastati group that really took a real beating. The rest of these guys are absolutely fine at cav unit, and those hoplites really did quite a bit. We're gonna enslave them all.
On the move. Ready for battle.
And we're gonna continue to attack them. Now we're not gonna fight this either. We're gonna basically just aggressive stance it. We'll enslave the captors. Alrighty. And these guys have gone up, so we can get a tradition. Inflicted on missile, during ambush. During battles against raiding armies. Defensive barricades. Yeah, we'll get that. And we will chuck these guys back into, well, near here. That means that they're a bit happier. Of course, these guys are raiding, which is somewhat annoying, but we'll be able to crush them within the next couple of turns.
At your command.
Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode here, guys. So I hope you guys have enjoyed part 6 of the Total War, well, sorry, Rome 2 Total War campaign, of course. And so remember, like, favorite, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.